Alright, hello everyone again. Welcome back to episode 2 of Hollow Knight. I noticed in the last video that my microphone was actually very quiet. So a lot of my exclamations probably went unheard, or if they were heard, it was only just. But I'm not going to restart. I'm pretty sure, I mean the game's pretty self-explanatory in the way it teaches players, so you probably don't actually need my help too much. Well, luckily I had lifeblood. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, when you set a bench, all the enemies respawn. Kinda like Dark Souls. Remember when I uploaded a Dark Souls video? That was pretty cool, huh? Anyways, last time we got a few charms and got a new spell. And now we're coming back to kill the mofo that we missed out on. And here he is, False Knight. We back, baby. So yeah, we're just gonna basically bully him now with our new spell. Unfortunately, he gets all of his health back, because, you know, screw us, right? Although it's okay, because he's a very easy boss fight now that we have our spell. Like, seriously, he's an absolute joke now that we have a spell. See? Look at that. No trouble whatsoever. After you hit his head about like 3 times, you'll do one more attack in the middle, and then after that, you will fall. And that's it. That's False Knight. Just a maggot in a knight's body. And we get the city crest, which is very important. And now, this opens up too, so we can get all this geo we missed out on. Also, yep, here's a little Easter egg. If you stay around long enough, then you'll get this guy. Anyways, let's just him off the screen, shall we? So yeah, just a maggot. That's all he was. But yeah, that's a really cool Easter egg, how his weapon just kind of leaves. Well, I mean, I kind of forced him to leave, but he leaves regardless. Anyways, now that we have the Vengeful Spirit spell, we can now traverse to another area that we couldn't previously, which is up here. Just hit this first, and then hit that. Go up here, and here we go. Get away from me, bug. I mean, I'm a bug too, I guess, but still, don't like you. The Pilgrim's Way. Travelers of Hollow Nest descend through verdant wilds and fungal growths of the city and this kingdom's heart. There are wishes shall be granted, altars revealed. Fair enough. So yeah, here's a boulder. Obviously we couldn't kill him before because we didn't have our spell, but now we do, so we can kill him. If he... yeah, there we go. Drops another boulder for us. It's kind of funny. Boulder kind of sounds like boulder, which is what they basically are at this point. So I guess it's a funny little name. So this is acid, so make sure you don't fall into it, because they'll take damage. Actually, I'll show you how it is. Yeah, so they basically just act like spikes. It's just a hazard to be avoided. Yeah, so these guys kind of explode this infectious gas, so make sure to stay away from it, or else you'll get hurt. These guys just charge at you like the other bugs in the Forgotten Crossroads. Oh yeah, they also explode after death, so be careful as well. And this is the Mosskin. He's dead now. They just basically hide and if you pay close attention, it's a Venus flytrap. Although it's not called that, but it's basically just a trap. So in Greenpath, which is where we are right now, be careful of those things, because, well, you can't be a fool to get caught by one of them. Anyways, up here, oops, well, up here would have been a bench if I did not fall. Here we go, bench. And we also got the soul catcher, used by shamans to draw more soul from the world around them, increases the amount of soul gain when striking an enemy, which I will equip over the Fallen of the Fury, since I won't really be taking too much fail damage. Because I'd say I'm pretty decent at the game. Anyways. By the way, 3 notches is not the most you can carry. You can eventually get more notches, but for now, that's all we can use. Yeah, and there's a Hollow Knight waifu, basically, of the game. We'll learn more about her later. For now, though, we shall explore Greenpath. Now, if you're speedrunning, actually, there's a pretty cool skip. There's a pretty cool skip you can do. I probably won't be able to pull it off. I could try though. Nah, I'm too far. But basically, if you basically jump to just the right point and then do 3 vengeful spirits and then like hold left, you can actually skip a lot of Greenpath, believe it or not. Like, I'm talking a lot of Greenpath. But I'm not very good at the skip. I think I've only done it like once maybe. But if you can do it, you can do it. So yeah, these little platforms can be cut down. You can even crush enemies under them. It's pretty cool. Ouch. Let's just heal real quick. So yeah, once again, the game's just kind of teaching you how, you know, physics work. Like, if you crush something under a heavy object, they're gonna die. Anyways, here's Confer. I've done the best. Let's start the area ahead. All the area's inhabited proved quite a nuisance. Let's buy a map. You can also hear a grub up there, but we unfortunately can't reach that. Or maybe we could if one of those flies attacks us again, but I think I killed it, so yeah, we're not going to do an epic gamer move this time, sadly. Although that would be pretty epic. Whoops. Just gonna steal your geode and leave. So these little moskins aren't very good at hiding, but they can take you off guard if you're not careful. Oh, I missed again. Oh well, it doesn't matter, they take 3 hits anyway, so pretty easy. Ooh, well doesn't this look mysterious? Uh-oh, boss fight. Nah, just kidding. Tiny squib, you approach fearless. Are you a hunter like me? Do you feel the urge inside to stalk, to kill, to understand? Then take it, my journal. It will aid you. At first the text may seem difficult to discern, but a learned hunter will come to understand its words. Venture the depths of this land and slay its beasts. Prove yourself worthy to bear the mark of the hunter. Thanks, I guess. We got the Hunter's Journal. Yeah. So this is basically your bestiary. Listen, squib, you might have overcome a few creatures, but you're only just beginning. Don't delay. Descend into the belly of the world. Take down the life you find. So yeah, it's basically just the bestiary, telling you all the names, and it also will give you some little information on them. But to get even more information on them, you'll have to kill a certain amount of them. So yeah, it's like kill 50 more of them to decipher the hunter's notes. So yeah, basically you have to kill each enemy quite a few times, unless they're bosses, then you just get it straight away. Yeah, so the false knife is just a maggot that stole the armored shell. So yeah, these are pretty fun to read and unlock. They're not okay. Well, the shade is actually what you leave behind when you die. And it also holds all your geo, so you have to kind of destroy your shade to get your geo back. Like Dark Souls, I guess, except there's more to it. Anyways, so yeah, that's basically your bestiary. You do not have to 100% complete the bestiary to get 112% in this game, so don't worry, we're not doing it. Although if I feel like it, I might do it to show you what you can get for completing it 100%. But again, you do not have to complete the Hunter's Journal for 112% in the game. It's completely optional. Unlike these grubs, you need to get these grubs. The grubs themselves don't add percentage to your like overall progress, but there's certain things you can get from them that do. Hi. So yeah, just killing enemies left and right at this point. Go down here, there's a bench to the right there. I guess we'll do it just to add to the map that we now have. So yeah, map updated. So yeah, it's quite a bit to Greenpath. There's a few things here we can't do yet, sadly, because we don't have the right techniques. But you know, we'll do what we can. So yeah, these enemies, just throw projectiles back at them. Only 2 of them will need to kill them. Took me a while to figure out I had to hit them back at them. I felt really dumb when I finally realized. Anyway, it's pretty dark in here. If only we had the lantern I was talking about. You can still see where we're going technically, so it's not all that bad. I saw you. Oops, well, guess I'm a fool then. This is a creepy tomb. Unfortunately, it's way too dark to see anything, so we need a lantern if we're going to continue. So, technically you could trial and error for there, but there's literally no point. Just come back when you need the lantern. You sneaky piece of crap. Anyways, let's continue on, shall we? So that's an area to remember for later. If we continue on, there's a little ledge we can't get up. Can we? No, we can't reach that. No, we can't reach it. This guy can help us get across by cocoa jumping on him. So down here, do I want to go down here yet? No. Now, that's the cool thing about Hollow Knight, is that you can basically do anything you want in like any direction. So like if you want to go to a certain place, by all means go for it. You can literally go anywhere you want to. But for now, we're not going to go there yet. Once we get something, once we finish this area, well for now, once we finish this area, we'll have to come back eventually, we'll go there. Because as of right now, it's not ideal going that direction yet. But once we gain a few more abilities, we'll go that way. Just take him out. There we go. So let's continue going this way for now. Oops. Just cutting grass as I go. Can't reach that, so jump down here. Okay, missed the jump first I guess. And then jump down here. Yeah, so those things are pretty easy to kill. Just hit them on the way, and then hit them, and then like when they're trying to burrow in the ground, hit them once again, 3 times, and they're dead. Pretty easy. You also could just Vengeful Spirit them after you take away their kind of bush shell, I guess you could call it. I don't know. Like that, get an easy kill. But that uses up soul. You don't want to use up soul. You like soul. I like soul. Hi. Stop running away from me. There she is again. running away from us again. There's a few directions you can take. You can go up here and follow the mysterious figure that looks like us, but with a dress, while we have a cool cloak. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure, I imagine at least some of you here will probably recognize her from the Hollow Knight Silk Song, like trailers and gameplay and all that. If you are interested in the sequel of Hollow Knight, maybe you only just heard about Silk Song and that's why you're here, looking at the first game. Either way though, so she is obviously the main protagonist of the second game, Silk Song. I'm messing up a lot here. So, just killing all these enemies real quick, nothing too special. There was another area down there, which we will explore more, but for now, we're just gonna go this way. Again, we'll basically explore literally every area, but for now we just have to get the basic essentials, which are, well, you know, abilities and stuff, other easy charms to get. Everything else that is, like, you know, kind of out of our reach just now, we won't really have to go for yet. Like, over here, can't do anything, can't get up here, so there's not really much point in being here right now. So again, we shall come back to all of this once, you know, we have the means to. But for now, we shall continue. So I really like that in this game, how the music will change depending on the situation. So like that was supposed to be sort of like introduction to a new enemy, so the music kind of got you know, got more intense, I guess you could say. I mean, I don't really know what you call that, but it was something. Anyways, continuing on. Just killing a few enemies here and there. Getting their geo, because again, you need a lot of it. What's over here? Oh yeah, stuff we can't really do right now. Don't have the map for this area. Yeah, so if you don't have the map for an area, then you can't see yourself on it, which kinda sucks, but it just be like that. So we can't do much here yet, because again, all we've got is a spell. Like, we can't even make this jump. Like, so you see, you can't even make that jump yet, because we don't have the means to. But that's okay. That's not okay. I did not enjoy that. But what I said before is okay. So we can't go there yet, so there's no point in trying. So just continue forward, you know? Explore until you can explore no more. I'm not very good at single player commentaries, I realize that. But, you know, I just play the games I like. As much as I want to leave him, this is the boss fight that's required for the 112%. Not to mention this guy will be important later. Again, for 112% completion, we're gonna need him alive. But yeah, you could totally leave this guy and he will die. Eventually. But, you know, easy boss, just pogo jump on his back and then shoot a flinty spirit in his direction and he'll die pretty quickly. Anyways, let's talk to you. Hey there, you're very similar to me. Just what do you think you're doing? You dare to come between me and my prey? Is it a habit of yours to scurry about getting in the way and causing bother? Know this, cur. I am Zod the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Cross me again, and you'll find out why they call my weapon Life Ender. What are you still bothering me for? I'm a knight. I'm not interested in your childish games. I need my rest. Begone, lest I draw my nail. Yeah, so basically Zod's just a guy who's full of himself. You think he's so great, but he kinda sucks. That's okay though, because I get to fight him. The green children walked from the dream unto these lands. Here we shall now wait, patient for the call to return. So yeah, there's bits of lore here and there. The lore of Hollow Knight is actually really interesting, but you really have to go out of your way if you want to find it. It's very vague. Like some other game I know. Oh, I wonder what it could be. Oh dang. Careful, bro. Careful, my guy. Yeah, so the Musket Knights, if you're kind of just starting out, these guys can be an absolute pain. But if you know how to deal with them, they're not too bad. Until they snipe you. I just really get sniped by a Moskin. Moskin Knight. I bet. Oh god. Uh-oh. 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 Oh dear. 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 Me no likey. Me no likey. Give me soul. Come back here, you idiot. Give me your soul. Thank you. Jesus Christ, I was talking about how good I am at this game and I just get absolutely destroyed. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. Ah, damn it. Oh Jesus. I am not doing very well, am I? Man, only had that Fall into Fury charm. Really would have helped me in that bind. Anyways, I just wanted to come here because there's a lot of geo here. Oh, if you're grinding for geo early game, these guys are actually a pretty good source of wealth. I think they're worth about 30 each. So there's a bench down here. Yeah, there's a stag station with a bench down here. So if you want to keep healing yourself, then coming back to obviously kill them, you can. It's entirely up to you. That's what I did in my first run of the game. Like I kind of grinded geo a little bit. It's a decent strategy. It's not too far if you die to get your stuff back. And there's a quick way home to buy stuff if you need it. So all in all, decent area. Anyways. I don't imagine I have to really explore here right now, do I? Ouch. Now we can come back here later. For now, let's just continue. So jump up here, and then try to go through here. The music is gone now, but the ambient stays. And there she is. Come no closer, ghost. I've seen you creeping through the undergrowth, stalking me. This old kingdom, a terrible thing awakens. I can smell it in the air. I know what you are. I know what you tried to do. I can't allow it. And this is Hornet. She was basically the first boss that gave me tons of trouble because she was just way too fast for me. But now she's pretty easy for me. So her attacks are pretty quick. If you're not careful, then you'll just get destroyed basically instantly. My strategy for her is just don't let her go too far. She actually does give a pretty good indication of when she's going to attack you. Just use Vengeful Spirit as much as you can, and she'll go down pretty easily. Also, yeah, you're not the first thing she's killed. So you'll see bodies that are similar to yours scattered about. It's kept pretty vague. And now we get the dash. The dash is pretty much the most important ability in the game, in my opinion. Anyways, yeah, so as you can see, there's people similar to us that are kind of a danger, and they're being killed because of it. Anyways, let's move on, shall we? Uh-oh. Will it seek to break the seals? They cannot be undone. They must be undone. Let us sleep, little shadow. Return to your darkness. Allow us our peace. Well, we're dead. Nope, never mind. We're fine. Basically had the same stance as that guy. Anyways, now that we have the dash, this will basically be our main way of traversing pretty much everything. Again, very useful ability, makes us very fast. You can use it in midair, you can use it while falling, it's all very nice. Oh Jesus, that almost killed me. Let me in. Hey Quirrell. I'm gonna do this real quick. Oh, hello there. Seem to be both tread far from this path. I can hardly believe those dusty old highways led to such a lush and lovely place. This building suggests some form of worship, though its idol has clearly been for long forgotten. Doubles equally well for a moment's respite. Whoops. Didn't do that. Anyways, again, Quirrell's just here and there, offering some insight. Again, pretty cool guy. If you see him, give him a talk to. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. I'm sure you'd appreciate what he has to say. Anyways, yeah, so Hornet, she is probably the hardest early game boss, in my opinion. Oops. But she's not too bad when you learn her patterns. She's quite a fun boss. Anyways, let's go back down here. We could take the stag to traverse more places quicker, but we might as well stay here for a bit. There's a few things we should probably grab while we're here. Just take out the plant real quick, grab this geo, and now let us continue on. I know this might not be the best sort of commentary since I'm not exactly playing this blind, so all my reactions aren't genuine. I already know everything's gonna happen, but again, it's just a fun little thing to do. Oh yeah. We can't do this yet, so we shan't. For now. Like, my pogo jumping skills are pretty good, but they're not that good. And even then, we need more than just pogo jumps to traverse that area. Where am I off to? Over here. So let's go up here, because there's a few more things we have to get. Jump through here. And I didn't come here earlier because you need a dash for this place. So yeah, just some good timing dashes and you get this. The Thorns of Agony. This is actually a pretty good early charm as well, if you're just new to the game. Basically what it does is, when you get hit, a bunch of thorns will come out your body and hit all enemies that are around you. So see, I got hit there, and once I got hit, like a bunch of thorns would have came out of me and hit the enemies. If I'm not mistaken, it does 2 times the nail damage. So basically, if you hit an enemy, you'll be doing twice as much damage as you would if you just hit the enemy normally with your nail. So it's a pretty decent charm, only 1 notch, so it's pretty cheap. So again, if you're new to the game, it's a good charm for that. Other than that though, there are much better charms. So again, really only use it for early game. Where am I now? So yeah, dashing really helps out a lot. Well, unless you dash off of something, then that's not very helpful. Ah yes, that's where we end up. Anyways, we're gonna have to go here for now. Oh yeah, by the way, those birds do count towards your bestiary. So, if you want to finish... Oh, they're not birds, there are the other bugs. But they also count towards your bestiary progress. Two Moskin down, dash through here, and now we're gonna go back to where we were before, because there's something we have to get now. There's something we have to get now. Jesus, get away from me. This might look familiar to you. This is where a Hornet was when we first came here. Whoops. Anyways, now that we've got the dash ability, there's actually a lot more places we can go to now that we couldn't previously. So that's very useful. Down here, for example. Oh, this isn't the right place. Ouch. Well, I mean, this I guess this counts as a place you couldn't go to before, since it's high up and you need a dash to get it. Ouch. Jerk. So yeah, down here. This is where I wanted to go. I guess I'll put the bench first. Might as well, I suppose. Well, I'll equip it. Might as well. No reason for me not to. So yeah, just quickly traversing the area. Now we can go here. Because we have our dash ability. And here's our fourth boss of the game. Yes, this is actually a boss fight before you say anything. So, best strategy for this is use your Vengeful Spirit as much as you possibly can, because, yeah. So, the funny thing about the Vengeful Spirit is the damage can stack, actually. So if there's a target that's big enough, you can actually hit it multiple times with one Vengeful Spirit, and it will count, you know, it will count as extra damage. So one Vengeful Spirit's about 15 hit points, I believe. And so obviously if you hit something twice with one Vengeful Spirit, that's 30. So early game bosses really do get hurt a lot. Like if you can get that sort of luck on Hornet, she's pretty much a joke. So yeah, although new players will mostly keep their soul for health purposes, don't forget the spells are very good on early game bosses, especially the bigger ones like that. So don't rely too much on keeping it for health purposes, and do try to go, obviously, for you know, like a 2-hit combo with the Vengeful Spirit. Just because it's good. What's through here again? Oh yeah. Again, we can't do too much in this area, but we can still do a decent amount. So we can hit this, get some geo. Again, it's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. Actually, we almost have enough geo for the lantern, so that's something good, I guess. So yeah, pogo jumping is pretty important in this sort of area. If we can get the grub. And there's actually something else we can get here as well, but unfortunately, as of now, it is out of our reach. Can't get up here. We need another ability that we unfortunately don't have. Oh, that was kind of a lucky guess, wasn't it? But yeah, so can't get a lot here still, but sooner or later we'll have all the traversal techniques we need to basically explore everywhere. So we have the dash right now, but we can't get up that wall. Can't scale a wall with a dash. It's simply not how it works. But that's okay. We don't need it right now. Oops. Anyways, now we can go to that place I mentioned before. Now that we have our dash ability. Although technically we were always able to go there, but now it's best if we do. So, just gonna do some backtracking real quick. I'm going the wrong way. It's down here. I missed. Gotta be careful, I guess. I don't have much health, and especially in this area, health is pretty important. This is the Fog Canyon. Now, see these giant jellyfish things? Yeah, don't hit them. And also be careful with Thorns of Agony, because Thorns of Agony can accidentally hit them as well. But basically, if you hit these guys, the fireball that's in their head will become a projectile that will attempt to hit you, and if it does, it'll do 2 masks of damage. As you can clearly see, I only have 2 masks, so gotta be extra careful here. Because one hit from one of them, and I am dead. But for now, we seem to be doing okay. Can't go through here yet, because we can't swim in acid, obviously. We will get hurt. Lucky thing about Fog Canyon is, though, ouch, even if you don't set a bench, these little mini ones will respawn. I mean, you can basically grind soul, if you need to. Anyways, there's a few things here in Fog Canyon that I want to get, but unfortunately right now we can't, so I'll just skip it for now. We'll come back here later, but first, let's talk to her. Millie Bell, the banker.
Hello there, dearie. I was about to close up shop and run till you came along. I provide a banking service if you're interested. Losing one's geo is a terrible thing, and it's much more likely if you carry it about on yourself. My vault is much more secure. In all my time as a banker, I've never lost a single geo. Maybe you consider opening an account?
Yeah, you're gonna want to open an account because obviously if you die, you can keep geo here and you won't lose it. So because the thing is, if you die once, you'll basically have like a little ghost, which is called a shade, appear where you died. If you destroy it, you'll get your geo back. However, if you die before you get that shade back, you'll lose all your geo. So this is a pretty cool system, and it also makes, you know, it also makes dying not as bad, because if you have money here, it's fine. Anyways,
You're a smart one. Next time some dreadful beastie gets the best of you, you'll be glad to know that your geo's safe within my vault. Now let's do some banking. I'm not going to deposit anything yet, but later when I get more money I'll probably deposit some things. Especially because it's very useful. Anyways, with that, we're at the Queen Station. There's another mask piece that we can't get yet. See? Can't get up here. Nah, can't pogo on it. So I'm gonna go to this stag station real quick, and this is probably where we'll end the episode here for now. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.